the Senate has taken a firm stance holding the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission accountable for failing to address 446 corruption files pending in their offices. Senators are calling for immediate answers and decisive action to combat corruption effectively. Let's get more from our very own Brian Ouma.
Following Senator Ledama's amendments on the Conflict of Interest Bill, shielding public officials from scrutiny and accountability, the Senate in outrage today faulted the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission (EACC) for being a weakling in holding corrupt political leaders accountable. Senator Muthee John of Nyandarua, in his critique, accused EACC of being ineffective by highlighting the backlog of 146 unresolved cases and insisted that the EACC should be summoned to the Senate for accountability rather than engaging with them on social media.
Bursaries were not meant for anybody else. It was meant for the needy. You do not have necessarily to be brilliant to be needy. You only need to be needy for you to access education.
The amendments by the Senate on the bill that included deletion of all punitive sanctions proposed for violations leaving compliance with the law to be driven by individual public officials' patriotism and goodwill, if passed to the law, shall shield public officials from accountability for mismanagement of public resources. Nevertheless, the members acknowledge the need to implement prudent management techniques in order to manage the rising cases of unemployment that are solely the leading cause of corruption. These include reduction of retirement age from 60 to 55 years and ensuring fair and sustainable approaches on salary increment.
The root cause, we know it very well, is economic emptiness and lack of income and jobs for young people in this country. And they're the bulk and majority of this country, Mr. Speaker, and they cannot get income and decent jobs, Mr. Speaker, simply because we have enabled a system where governance in this country cannot allow for capital to reach those young people, Mr. Speaker.
Because of unemployment, we can use technology to ensure that the youth get something that they can put on the table, Honorable Speaker. There is a conversation to have over 1,400 digital hubs across our wards in Kenya, Honorable Speaker. We want the National Assembly to allocate resources in these particular constituency innovation hubs, Honorable Speaker, so that the youth across the country can access internet, they can access online jobs, so that they can have something to put on the table, Honorable Speaker.
Adding to the tension, these pressing issues remain a forefront of the Senate's agenda, reflecting the diverse and urgent challenges that the nation faces with regard to the 2024 Finance Bill and budget amid its protests. Brian Ouma, KUTV.